Hey guys, so welcome back to 100 Line Lost Fits Academy 2. Let's carry on where we left off. Our party is dwindling as we hit every zombie trope on the head, from going out to try and save someone who's already dead, to finding someone has become zombified after separating from the party. And now, we've got Ato for company. Thankfully, he's dead after falling for the old cover a spiked pit with a tarp trap, so was up to the squeamish Tsubasa to perform an autopsy. I hope she puked into his guts. Anyway, it's the next morning. At around the time the usual morning announcement played, Tsubasa informed us she had finished her examination of Ato's body. This should be okay. Thanks again, Tsubasa. Did you stay up all night? Are you feeling alright? I was rushing to finish because there was something I wanted to look into. And you found the answer? Yep, I finished the dissection. Everyone come over here. What do we got? Look at this. What the hell is that? Is that a worm? I've never seen one this shape before. I found it inside Ato's body. To be precise, in his brain. His brain? Yes. It's similar to a parasite. You see these super thin tentacles? That looks disgusting! What even are those? They stretched out from his brain and ran through every corner of his body. I think these tentacles were spliced with all of the Ato's nerves to make his dead body move around. The Ato. The one and only. It's probably the same for the other zombies. So this slimy little thing's the reason dead people are turning into zombies? I've never seen anything like this before. What is it? Neither have I. Lucky that our Phantom Key isn't operating right now. You're lying. You probably have a toy for tentacle play that looks just like this. I wonder if, because we didn't jump out the window this time and get our heads smashed, I wonder if that, accelerated the Gee's development in the other route, and that's why it took over more often towards the end. Whereas here, because we didn't smush our brain, it's still taking its time to kind of take full control, maybe? I'm not sure. Certainly not. I'm unflailingly loyal to the Holy Jumanji Sword. Yeah, back to the topic at hand. So, I actually have an idea what this thing may be. Because you were in the library, right? You were doing some research? You do? Its characteristics match something I read about in that old scroll the other day. I was wondering if they could be the same thing. Let's see. It's this part here. Gaku Maruko!
Gi. That's the name of this thing?
Huh? Wait a minute. This looks a little different than the one you pulled out. I'll explain that part too. It's going to get complicated though. This is not the Queen Gi. First of all, the Gi depicted here is a Gi Queen. This queen is the egg-laying type. So, something like a queen ant? That's right. The difference between them and ants is that Gi queens exist in two different states. The one we're looking at here is in its female spawning phase. It only gives birth to a single female egg. And this is the male spawning phase. In this form, it only gives birth to male eggs. So there's two types, each able to produce only male or female eggs? Exactly. Now, here's the important part. The male spawner lays her eggs in dead bodies. Dead bodies? Wait, that means... Whatever you're thinking right now is probably right, Takumi. Look at this. When a male spawner lays an egg in a dead body, it immediately hatches into a larva. The larva then crawls through the body toward the brain. Once there, the larva makes use of the nerve fibers to control the host's body.
So from the outside, it looks like the body has come back to life, like a zombie.
Right. Gaku Maruka! Then what you showed us just now was... Yes, this Gi larva was the reason Ato turned into a zombie. Seriously? Ato was being controlled by that thing? Any other information about the other type of queen? The female spawner. There is some, but I'm not sure I understand it very well. It says a queen in its female spawning phase inhabits living bodies instead of dead ones. No other details, huh? I think I get the gist of it now. If we die and this Gi lays an egg in our dead bodies, a disgusting larva mind rapes us and turns us into zombies, toying with our bodies as they please. Toying with our bodies? Such obscenity! I must know more. No, you don't want to know anything about this one, Kyoshka. Please, for the love of God. No eggs are to be laid inside your body. Yeah, I think there's something about that written here. This picture shows a zombie attacking someone. It looks like the victim is getting infected too. Looks just like what's happening here. This is how the Gi operate. By controlling dead bodies to attack the living, they can create more dead bodies. The more dead bodies there are, the more seedbeds the Gi Queen has to lay her eggs in. And, well, we gave them a smorgasbord of bodies to lay eggs in because of the morgue. Rather than I suppose burying the bodies wouldn't make much difference. Because they just excavate them. That's how they multiply. People do say the purpose of all living matter is to multiply, but still. That's so distasteful that I just threw up in my mouth. Isn't there a better way to reproduce than that? Gaku Mariko! The book doesn't say anymore, so there's still a lot about this Gi creature we don't understand. That's okay. We've gotten some very useful information because of you, Tsubasa. Thank you. But the more we understand, the more sorry I feel for anyone who's been turned into a zombie. We were stunned into silence by the discovery of this bizarre life form. Afterwards, we combed through the contents of the scroll again. But we found no mention of the zombies' weaknesses, or anything about their behavior that could be used to our advantage. Well, where did this Gi come from? Gaku, did you pull it out of a box of calamity? It happened that afternoon, amidst the tension that was still lingering from the Gi revelation.
Huh? Takumi?
Yeah? Gaku, who had been keeping a lookout through the openings of the barricade, suddenly let out an astonished cry. What? What do you want? No, it's... Wait, what? That's weird. I thought I just saw you running down the hallway. What? The hell are you talking about? He's been here the whole time. I know, sheesh, it's just... I definitely saw him in the hallway, too. He was being chased by Zombie Hirako and Zombie Moko. No, wait. Maybe it wasn't Hirako. Anyway, I'm not lying, I really saw it! Sir Takumi, do you have a twin? That kind of plot twist is so overused, the players are not going to like it. Or maybe, actually, now that I think about it, we did encounter those two suited people on when we were celebrating the Day 50 party. When we went to the third floor and I got jump scared. Maybe that's when they resolved my Gi issue? I'm an only child, and I haven't taken a step out of this place. Yes, everyone makes mistakes once in a while. Except me. It was one big walking mistake. Come on, guys, why doesn't anyone believe me? Are you tired, Gaku? You haven't been yourself lately. Huh? Don't think I haven't noticed. Anyway, I'll take over as lookout. You just rest for now. Come on, change the shift. Oh, okay. Thanks, Tsubasa. No sweat. Gaku sat down quietly after Tsubasa took over. He was deep in thought and looked uneasy the whole time. Before long, night fell and Day 79 drew to a close. Was that, Creature Alpha, or whatever you guys called it? You and Darumi? You adopted a monster! Day 80. It was now Day 80. We couldn't do anything except keep an eye on what was happening outside. Frustration was starting to build. Come on! How long are we gonna be trembling in fear of those zombies? When we've got the spike pit, right, we just need to reconstruct it. And then have the zombies fall into it. Shut up and keep your voice down, or I'll cut you up and feed you to them. Just try saying that again. I don't hit women, but tomatoes are fair game. Stop it, you two. We can't be fighting among ourselves right now. I understand why they're feeling annoyed. We found the reason everyone's turning into zombies, but nothing about their weaknesses, if they have any. There's something I've been wondering. Has this Gi creature always been lurking around inside the school? I mean, we know that they can be killed by getting stabbed in the head, and our hemo-anima weapons don't work, but the power sword does. That's a good question. I guess we'll never know for sure. It's entirely possible it was, or it might have come in from outside. I've never seen any bugs like it before, and I doubt it could have simply crawled through the wall of fire. Didn't the scroll say the female spawner infected live bodies? Just one of that freaking creepy crawlies enough to be the end of us. Yes, there could be one of those hiding somewhere. I know the saying. If you see one, there's 100 more. We must unleash the poison mist on them with a roach spray of some description.
That's not the type of bug we're dealing with, moron. Then again, do we know that for sure?
Just fess up, please, Gaku.
Hey, guys.
Gaku, who had been unusually quiet, suddenly shrieked in a broken voice.
What is it? Hey, you're drenched in sweat. Everything okay?
I just wanted to say... What?
That is,
you know... Just spit it out before I get any madder.
Okay, I'll talk.
I may know something about that.
Yeah? About what? Where the gi came from?
Yeah. I may have an idea where they came from.
Where they came from? Gaku, can you explain what's going on? I'll try. Little by little, the story started unfolding from Gaku's lips. Takumi, do you remember what Dorumi and I found when we were at the enemy base?
Huh?
The enemy base? Oh, when we went on that expedition in the school bus? What are you guys doing here? We're heading back.
Hey, Takumi, take a look at this cute little thing here.
I followed Dorumi's gaze and saw something crawling out from underneath a dead body. There were two of them, in fact, each scurrying out from a different location. Ew, what are those? Some kind of bug? They were moving too quickly for me to get a good look, but they seemed to be about the size of a fist. Frankly speaking, they were neither little nor cute. Yeah, there were a couple of gross-looking bugs there. Wait. Bugs? Were they? Now I know those things were Gi Queens. They were at the enemy base, and we somehow brought them back? It can't be. Someone would have noticed something that big following us back. Unless...
The truth is, Dorumi and I put the gi in the bottles and brought them back with us. You did what? We pretended to go to the bathroom, but went and caught them instead. Then we hid the bottles. We were thinking of keeping them as pets.
And then the two of you took the bus the next day after leaving that note behind. Gone out to run an errand BRB from Darumi and Gaku. What the heck? Don't those guys have any sense of danger at all? Why did you leave without saying anything? Be honest, we won't be mad.
I left something behind the other day when Gaku and I went for our group peeing session.
Yeah, that's right, we accidentally left our infusers behind.
I knew we'd get chewed out for it, so we decided to go back and get them ourselves.
Both of you lost them at the same time? How could you be so dense?
We'd actually gone to recover the gi bottles we'd hidden there.
You said they just now, right? You're referring to both a female spawner and a male spawner.
Yeah, we caught two of them. Dorumi took the female spawner, which we named Alpha 1. The male spawner was Alpha 2. I kept that one.
Well, now I see what's going on. And who to blame for this mess? Look at what you've done! All this because you wanted a stupid pet?
I'm sorry, how would I know they'd turn out to be something so nasty?
Even if you didn't know we were on Futurum right now, we know world death is taking place out there. Why the hell would you bring something, like, back into our base that's so foreign?
Please don't beat him up. If you want to punch something, rearrange my unwanted face instead. Control yourself. We need the information Gaku has right now.
Fine.
You okay, Gaku? Yeah, thanks. This war criminal ought to be tried and torn asunder right away. But I'll let you at least explain yourself first. Why did you do it?
I just wanted to keep and rear something.
Something that would bring me some relief from this stupid war I never agreed to joining in the first place.
Trust me, we all get it. But even so, how did things end up like this? What went wrong? You have to let us know.
The Alpha 2 I'd been keeping suddenly stopped moving one day. I thought she was dead and opened the bottle to check, but then she suddenly woke up and jumped out. She disappeared before I could catch her again.
So she got away from you? What did you do after that?
I knew I was in hot water, so I went to tell Darumi. So you saw us talking about it in the hallway that day too, Takumi.
Yes. That Darumi and Gaku? That's an unusual pair.
Hey, they're gonna be okay, right? I don't know, man. At least Alpha 1's doing alright.
I remember now. That Alpha 1 was referring to the Gi, huh? You little shit! Why didn't you tell us this the day she ran away?
Because she was my pet! I was already attached to her. If you found Alpha 2, you would have killed her because she looked gross or whatever. I didn't know she'd end up turning people into zombies. Then why didn't you tell us after the zombies started showing up? You were sweating nervously the entire time because you knew the two could be related, right? Well, assuming you were just unsure, what about after Tsubasa explained what Gi were? You had to have known by then, but you still pretended you didn't. I was just afraid that you guys would blame me.
Well, you're not wrong. We do blame you. But, like, there's nothing to lose at this point. You might as well just tell us. Like, shit, man. Quit screwing around! Hiding info to make yourself look good while the whole world was going to hell all around you?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Like, I understand it's so scary to confess up to the fact that you are probably 99% responsible for killing all of our friends, but still, you had to be brave and do it, like, at some point, before this all went to shit. Gaku, let me get one thing absolutely straight. The Gi that escaped was a male spawner, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
I knew it. Kyoshka, do you remember the other day when we were in the hallway near the morgue when we heard that noise? It's taking so long to... What is it? Oh, when we were being watched, sorry. I thought I felt something staring at me for a moment. Did you see anything, Kyoshka? I did feel a presence now that you mention it, but it was too brief to make out. That must have been the escaped Alpha 2. The male spawner. What, you just felt its eyes on you? Good grief. Did you just happen to be taking a walk there? No. It wasn't mere coincidence. I think Alpha 2 must have had an objective in mind. After escaping, she headed for the morgue to find a dead body to lay eggs in. She detected us nearby after she laid an egg in Yugamu's body. That prompted her to flee the morgue, and that's when we sensed her. Aha. So that was the origin story on how Sir Yugamu became zombie patient 0? As for the other three, Eito, Moko, and Ava, she probably went back to lay eggs in them after we left. I breathed in deeply after that long explanation. The others reacted to my speech with a mixture of uneasiness and acceptance. It makes a few things a lot clearer. So there was never a zombie virus in the first place.
That's why I didn't turn after getting bitten.
The zombie outbreak was caused by a male-spawning Gi queen that Gaku and Darumi brought back from outside. She escaped and laid her eggs in the dead bodies. Every time the zombies killed someone, the queen laid another egg in the body, which produced more zombies, who attacked more humans. That cycle is why more and more zombies kept popping up. Seriously, what the hell? This was all you and that psycho girl's fault. Now what you gonna do about it, huh? My feelings on the matter are complicated when I think about what Sir Takumi had to go through. If there were no zombies, Sir Takumi wouldn't have had to do that to Lady Nozomi. She was already dead. We had to.
No point crying over spilt milk if you ask me. It's not like Gaku wanted this to happen, of course, like... Yeah, it's easy to tear into Gaku, because, but still, why did you bring a foreign object/bug into this sanctuary in the first place? You should have taken care of it, like, outside the wall of fire at the very least, if you wanted to.
As if I'd be so nice. You can go cry about being lonely and wanting a stupid pet in the front of their gravestones.
But I just... Guys, stop it already! Gaku may have started this chain of events, but we won't solve anything by blaming him. Yeah. I mean, you were right the first time. There's no point crying over spilt milk. This is the hand we're dealt. Just gotta make the most of it now. Once we're out of this crisis, then we can cut all ties with Gaku. In the meantime, we need him. Tsubasa! Pretty words won't fix anything either. Ain't you even the least bit mad at him? I'm just saying, hammering him out of anger won't get us anywhere. Tsubasa's too pure for this world. And he told us everything knowing full well we were going to chew him out for it. Why don't we spare a thought for his feelings too?
Tsubasa, thank you.
It's true though. Like, we can pulverize him after we're done here, but for now, you know, let's just be grateful he finally spoke up. Yeah, it was, and like the longer you hold on to it, right? Like the harder it gets. So it finally just boiled over. He finally just like, fuck it, I'll tell him. She's right. Instead of fighting, we should be focusing on what we can still do. I just need to confirm something important. We know Alpha 2 got away, but what about Darumi's Alpha 1?
Now that you mention it, since Alpha 1 is a female spawner, that means she can take over living things. We can't have something like that running around.
What happened to Alpha 1, Gaku? Darumi never mentioned her escaping, so I'm guessing she's still in her room? But, I mean, the male spawners and whatnot, don't they, like, kind of rally around the queen? So, wouldn't they have somehow found a way to bust the queen out? We have to find her, now! We can't let these Gi keep running around unchecked! Verily! Come on, Gaku, you're coming along! Pull yourself together! Right. We quietly set off from the garage to look for Alpha 1. Zombies almost sicked us halfway through, but we managed to move ahead cautiously without incident. Are we all going? Okay. We finally reached Darumi's room. But it would be rude for me to enter their room without permission. There goes. Where's the bottle with Alpha 1 in it?
It should be somewhere here.
I know Darumi was keeping it here. If this was, like, your first route, right? And you hadn't seen Darumi's room before, wouldn't you be like, oh my god, they, like, ransacked the place? But no, this is just her general room. We may be looking in the wrong places. Let's all calm down and search again. We went through the room with a fine-tooth comb, but no matter how hard we looked, we couldn't find Alpha 1 anywhere. The female spawner was too dangerous to leave alone. We had to find and exterminate it one way or another. Everyone agreed on that, so we decided to split up to search the school for it. However, days went by, and the female spawner never turned up. Oh god. One of us may be infected already. If so, they're doing a very good job blending in. Wow, the days really are flying by. No zombie encounters? Day 86. Isn't this when Dalsha decides to pay us a visit? When we woke up that day, we realized we were one person short. Shoma?
Huh?
Where's Shoma?
No idea. He was already gone when I woke up. Maybe he went out for a walk or something.
In this situation? We've been going outside more often lately to search for the missing Gi. If Shoma had simply gone out to a nearby familiar spot, I might be getting worried for nothing. Better not have gotten killed and turned into a zombie.
It's not even funny. I'm sure he'll be back soon. Let's just wait and see.
Yeah. But our anticipation turned into dread when Shoma still didn't return. He's taking a little too long to get back from his walk, isn't he? Yeah, now I'm concerned. Should we go look for him?
What else can we do? Hurry, all of you!
Wait. We don't want to make things worse, so... Well, let's split up into teams of 3, just in case.
Huh?
Got it. I'll watch your backs. As you wish. We immediately transformed into our class armor,
Kyoshka, Kurata, and I would search the first and second floors. I like how we transform into our class armor, and it does like jack shit to protect us each time. Like, it never protected the others, right? And, well, I guess it's just to give us confidence. While Takemaru, Tsubasa, and Gaku would take the third floor on the roof. Sorry. Now, this is like zombie atmospheric music. I love it. He's not here either.
Not being able to shout the name of the person we're looking for is just pure torture.
Yeah, and we have to move around carefully, too.
Then allow me to use my aura to search for signs of a person's presence. I can detect a whole slew of activities within a 13-feet radius with this aura.
Wow, she actually did activate her aura.
What aura? You're just doing a visual sweep of the surroundings. Talk about useless.
Regardless of the method, I've grown stronger. My previous record was 6.5 feet. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Please. We continued with our search after that, but couldn't find Shoma. Maybe the other team was having more luck. With that hope in mind, we headed to the meeting point at the hallway of the third floor. Are they here yet? We continued looking around for the other team. And then, suddenly, we saw them running toward us with panicked looks on their faces.
We're in trouble. Deep trouble.
Shut up, keep your voice down.
You keep your voice down.
What's wrong? Calm down first and talk.
Okay, so we found Shoma in the war room.
Oh, truly, that is reassuring news. Is it? Because he's not with them.
You imbecile. They found him but didn't bring him along. That can only mean one thing.
What was he doing in the war room?
Yeah, you should probably come see for yourselves.
They led us to the war room, where we saw the most unpleasant sight. Lying on the table was a body. Covered in so much blood you could tell at a glance revival was going to be impossible. It was the dead body of Shoma. Sir Shoma?
When we first came in here, we saw him collapse on the floor with blood all over, but he was still breathing.
Did he say anything?
Yeah, we got his last words too.
Just before he gasped his last, Shoma said, "I was sad to see everyone in such a bad mood. I thought some tasty food might cheer you up." He was trying to sneak into the cafeteria, but the zombies found and attacked him before he got there. As he fled for his life, he managed to jump into the war room, but the injuries he sustained were fatal.
Just before he died, he said, "Everyone, please live on."
Damn it, Shoma.
Those were his last words.
Dumb bastard. He's just trying to help us. Damn it. Why is it that whenever you sneak to go and get food, you end up dead?
This may have given us a chance to end things.
Huh?
How do you mean? The zombies are killing people to create spawning grounds for the Geek Queen Alpha 2, right? In other words, if the Queen dies, the zombies won't have to kill anymore. Does that make sense?
It does. There's no need to make spawning grounds if the spawner no longer exists.
Precisely. So the only way to end this is to kill Alpha 2.
We also need to burn Shoma's body.
Sounds logical, but how? We'll lure her to us, using Shoma's corpse as bait.
Right. Using our friend's body to lure out the parasite that was creating all these zombies. Everyone had an immediate adverse reaction to Kurata's blasphemous suggestion, but she didn't back down, and you know what? It's a good one. It's a practical one.
Shoma's last wish was for us to survive, right? We should honor that. This is how we're going to mourn his death, by killing the Gi and living on.
She was right. Shoma's efforts would go down the drain if we died now. Kurata's rallying evidently strengthened everyone's resolve. The plan we then drew up would go something like this. We would lure Alpha 2 out using Shoma's body, and, while she was laying her egg in it, shoot a net down from the ceiling to capture her. There wasn't much preparation needed for such a simple plan. Tsubasa retrieved some tools from the garage and finished building the trap in about an hour. Is this gonna work?
All right. Now we just have to wait for Alpha 2 to show up.
I feel like Alpha 2 at least has, like, the knowledge to look around before laying eggs, right? That's why Alpha 2 stopped laying eggs after we were near the morgue. and only came back after we left. We hid ourselves from sight, quietly watched over Shoma's remains.
Hey, do you really think we can catch the key like this?
Well, do you have a better idea?
The simpler the trap, the more effective it is. Not that I expect a dunderhead like you to understand.
Yeah, we don't need a Rube Goldberg device right now.
Ouch.
Everyone, quiet! Look,
Oh, shit.
she's here.
There it is.
Ugh. To be honest, she is too revolting for me to even lay my eyes upon.
You brought this back. Goku, Gaku.
Gaku, can you confirm if that's Alpha 2?
Yep, that's her all right. The same Alpha 2 I was keeping.
She's already trying to lay an egg in Shoma's dead body. Ugh, Tsubasa, we only have one chance. Don't mess it up. I know that.
Here goes. Tsubasa was staring hard at Alpha 2, her hand trembling from nerves, but still ready to activate the switch and trigger the trap. The moment the gi stopped moving and began to lay the egg, she pressed it. Yeah!
Yes, we did it! We've stopped her in her tracks.
You're kidding me, right? I thought it was going to be like a mesh net, like with tiny little gaps. There's so many different ways this gi's going to get out.
Hell of a job there, Tsubasa. And too bad for you, squirming maggot.
Slice it in half.
Now we just have to kill Alpha 2. Don't let her get away.
Here goes. We lowered Shoma's body down to the floor, net and all, but something was wrong. Shoma's revived? Wait, where'd you go? We looked around under the net, but couldn't find the gi anywhere. Hey, we saw it get trapped inside, didn't we? Then where the hell is it now? Why didn't we just slice it while it was up in the air?
No, did I miss? I was so sure I got her. What now? I missed up our only chance.
Hey, it wasn't your fault, Tsubasa. Right, guys? Yeah, you were perfectly on time. We all saw the net come down over the gi. I guess it was just a big fat net where there was a lot of holes for it to escape from. I remember what Gaku had mentioned previously and gasped in realization. The Alpha 2 I'd been keeping suddenly stopped moving one day. I thought she was dead and opened up the bottle to check, but then she suddenly woke up and jumped out. She disappeared before I could catch her again. Hey, I know this sounds ridiculous, but could she have done that on purpose? When Alpha 2 escaped from her bottle, it was because Gaku thought she was dead and let his guard down, right? Well, yeah, what are you getting at? That clearly Alpha 2 can use its brain. If she was deliberately playing dead in order to escape from the bottle. Oh, I get it. You think the gi may have noticed from the start that Shoma's body was bait? I'm just guessing here. But she might have already known how to escape from the net, and done all this to toy with us. That sounds like a stretch.
A mere insect wouldn't have that level of intelligence. It's as likely as Kyoshka suddenly growing fur, or having intelligence.
Am I lower than an insect to you? I'm with Kurata on this. Ain't no way a bug would be able to do all that. Right. Yeah, I'm probably overthinking this. Sorry for making things weird. I forget what I said. Although I tried to brush the matter off in front of the others, the idea still stuck with me. This creature we were dealing with was so out of this world. The way she acted like she knew what we were up to. Were we really up against a mere bug? Or was she something more complex than we'd imagined? Uneasiness clung to my mind, and despite my best efforts, I couldn't quite erase it. Fantastic. Well, thanks, Shoma. After that, we cremated Shoma's body just to be safe. With Alpha 2 on the loose, there was still a chance his body might be turned into a zombie. We stood and stared dazedly as Shoma's body was consumed by undying flames. Nobody knew what else we could do to deal with Alpha 1, Alpha 2, or the zombies. Because of that, Day 86 ended on a hollow, empty note. Oh boy. Well, we're down to 6. And 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks to go. I don't know if any of us are going to make it out alive. Morning. C-Ray's cheery announcement was a stark contrast to the heavy mood that hung over us. We started getting ready for the day without saying anything. Morning, Takumi. It's a really tense atmosphere to be waking up to, huh?
Huh?
Well, we have practically nothing to be happy about. I actually have a suggestion. Why don't we make graves for those who died? Graves? Yeah. Ava has a grave marker, but none of the others do yet. I think we should do something for them. I mean, we even use Shoma's body as bait. Yeah. We shouldn't be in too much danger if we're only going to the schoolyard. Count me in for that. Some grave markers are the least we could do. Can I join you? I know I have no right to, all things considered. But I want to apologize to them. Of course. Let's all go together. Tsubasa. Thank you, really. Oh, poor Gaku. He's just hanging on to Tsubasa as tight as he can because she's offering him so much mercy. I'll accompany you as well. There's safety in numbers, after all.
True enough. Well then, what are you peasants waiting for?
Okay. We'll get going once everyone's ready. We worked together to place grave markers for all our fallen friends and place some flowers we had picked in front of them. Then we listened to this cheery music that absolutely does not fit the current situation. Everyone fell silent for a while after that. This is like the...
is so... fine, isn't it?
This reminds me of like the Ace Attorney victory music, like when you win a case.
Yeah. Best kind of weather for a ride.
Almost like everything that's happened, including the war, was just a bad dream.
I am in full agreement.
There you are. It happened so suddenly we didn't manage to wrap our heads around it in the moment. How are we going to come up with the poison this time? we were stuck in the garage with nothing to do, and Tsubasa had all the time in the world to think up that, hey, we need to use poison against Dalsha. There he was, standing in our midst like he belonged here. I quickly whirled around, only to see something that made me doubt my eyes. What? How? You Earthlings truly do resemble us in some ways. Another commander? What happened to the alarm? What's going on? My head was swirling in confusion, and I couldn't say a word.
Takumi, get away from him!
Those words finally brought me back to my senses, and I quickly leapt back. Oh, thank you. I almost got my head cut off.
How did the enemy get in without triggering the alarm?
Alarm? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you went straight through the undying flames. You here by yourself? Don't you guys usually bring a bunch of minions with you? I don't like them. They go against my principles. That woman ordered me to destroy this place.
What do you mean? What are you trying to say?
I merely wish to know who all of you are. Now, prepare for battle. All will be understood when we cross weapons. With that, the commander turned away and put some distance between us. What is with this guy? He's clearly different from the others we've faced.
What now? Can anyone talk some sense into that old guy for us? Don't be stupid. Does he seem like the sort of enemy who would be open to discussion?
Nah, we'll just have to fight him. Hell yeah, I'm readier than ever before. Come and get some of this! Sir Takumi, a defensive battle is upon us. The school must be protected. Right, let's do this. Okay. Lucky we're already dressed for battle. Okay. 6 on 1. Hardly a fair fight. For us. Let's make this quick. Because we got zombies on the loose. Play a turn. Skip.
Not bad at all.
What a powerful foe! It's so hard to counter his moves.
He packs a punch, I'll give him that. But why aren't any of our attacks working on him?
Maybe that's his ability. It's probably what got him through the wall of fire, too.
I like how it's always a different person who deduces how he didn't set off the alarm and what his powers are. It's great.
We can't give up now. Keep going, everyone.
Okay.
So this is it then.
Yep. Can you deal with the zombie problem while you're here? That'd be most helpful. S rank. I get the gist of what you're all about.
De-transformed? Why?
Yeah.
Hold on. Doesn't this give us an opening? We can get him now.
No, hold on.
Huh? What's the matter?
I wasn't sure why myself. I think I was overwhelmed. as a mere ordinary human. I couldn't help but be intimidated by the dignified conduct of this lion of a man standing before us. Damn, just admit you have a crush on this guy already, Takumi. What are you fighting for?
That came out of nowhere. Are we playing 20 questions now?
Coming back from death after death to fight again. Do you live solely to fight in this war? That would make you no different from those abominable combat organisms created by that woman. Well, we are abominable combat organisms created by... some people. Do not compare us to that cannon fodder. So that's how you refer to them too. Cannon fodder, guinea pigs, slaves, playthings. Do you consider that sense of superiority to be something like wisdom? I suppose all living creatures reach the same endpoint eventually. Shut up and cut to the chase already. You try to tell us to surrender?
If we do, we'll all be killed, won't we? I doubt Veshness would let us live.
Then shouldn't you simply accept death? Stop messing with us. We're not going to give up on life. Doesn't matter if it's zombies or invaders, My vision lurched, there was a loud thump. When I saw the great blue sky unfurl overhead, I realized what had happened to me. I'd been beheaded.
Sir Takumi!
Lucky, the revival-matic works on just me. I heard Kyoshka's voice in the distance, and then my vision turned red. Then red to black. My whole world was enveloped in darkness. Never mind the fact that, blood would be squirting out of the stump of my neck. That I'd be drained of my hemoanima blood. Thankfully, I have plot armor. Am I going to go past the day that they fight Dal Shah again? Pretty sure it comes back on day 93, right? After a long time in persistent darkness, finally, I could think again. How much time has gone by? My head ached as if it was being bludgeoned by a blunt instrument, an endlessly drawn-out agony suffocating me. And then it all suddenly eased off. Who's looking after me this time? All of them. I found myself suddenly awake. How'd you guys get me to the revival-matic with the zombies running around too? I strained my eyes and saw the familiar interior of the garage. My body hurts. Sir Takumi, are you awake now? You bastard, you're finally up. You feeling okay? Yeah.
Relief. I'm flooded with relief. I was so worried about you.
Oh, Kyoshka. Oh, I appreciate it. What happened to me?
Your confusion is quite understandable, considering how you've been out for nearly a week.
A week?
That old man sliced your head off all of a sudden. We took you to the revival-matic as quickly as we could, but the zombies found us. Revival was cut short halfway through as a result.
Oh, okay.
Your physical injuries were already healed, but we had no idea if you would ever wake up.
And you kept me here?
That is why I am beyond the moon to see you awake.
Oh, Kyoshka. Give me a hug. Thanks for helping me out there. But what happened with that Dal Shah guy?
After cutting off your head, he just left. He said he'd be back soon.
And he was. Yesterday was a hell of a nasty day. Oh my god, they took care of him without me. What, yesterday?
Dal Shah attacked the school, and we managed to hold him back somehow. But then...
that Veshness bitch showed up all of a sudden and attacked him. What?
Luckily for us, there was some internal discord going on. We couldn't have beaten them both together. They decided to fight each other instead of us. But the real problem started after that. Veshness killed Dal Shah and absorbed his cryptoglobin. She was injured in the fight, though, so she pulled back. That's where we're at right now.
Okay. I'm just glad everyone's safe. I guess no one came up with the poison solution.
Indeed. Other than that, we are doing quite all right. But we made zero progress on anything else. Not capturing the Gi or clearing out the wandering zombies. Coming up with a foolproof way to get away from the zombies is probably more effective than looking for Gi right now. The missiles will launch on day 100 anyway.
That's true. Wondering there was some anti-zombie equipment we could use in the meantime. Can you build something like that, Tsubasa?
I can try, but I don't know how effective it'll be. What kind of anti-zombie equipment do you have in mind anyway?
There's no easy way to suppress their superhuman speed and strength after all. But we'll never know for sure unless we try, right? I'll think of something.
Huh?
Sorry. I know I'm asking for the impossible, but thanks.
Huh?
I'll help. Just tell me what to do, Tsubasa. What? Really? Okay then. You're probably not feeling yourself right yet, right, Takumi? Just lie down for a while longer.
I'll be fine. I need to do something. Sit your ass down. The only thing a recovering patient like you needs to do is rest.
So Takemaru speaks truth. You may even use my thighs as a pillow if it makes you more comfortable. Or you don't mind if I do. Okay, I'll rest like you all want me to. Jeez, man, you're really threatening me here. So you will be needing my thighs? I did offer. And a true warrior never goes back on her word. But let me purify my body first. Okay, if you need to purify your body, you know what? Never mind. I'm just going to go back to sleep quietly. I lay back down, took a deep breath, and closed my eyes. Drowsiness set in before long, even though I'd just woken up from a week-long slumber. Sleep beckoned, and unable to resist its alluring call, I gave myself over to it. Did they force-feed me water? I hope they did. I thought we were going to be fast-forwarding again. Curtain will rise. The next morning, I woke up to the sight of Tsubasa, tinkering with a few devices, and Gaku waiting next to her. Morning, you two. Oh, morning, Takumi.
Yeah!
You're awake.
You guys are up early. Or have you been working all night?
Yeah, I've been trying to develop a tool we can use for the zombies, but
But it's not as easy as it sounds.
I can't think of any material or structure that's strong enough to resist their strength. Just so you know, Tsubasa's been thinking about it non-stop since yesterday. It's not something you can just conjure up like magic, okay? You'll never understand the hard time she had to go through.
I like how Kyoshika is suddenly, like, looking out for me, and Gaku's really looking out for Tsubasa. I get that. I really do. I'm sorry for pushing this on you, Tsubasa.
Oh, come on. You know I don't mind one bit. Stop being so formal. But forget that and throw some ideas at me, Takumi. We're kind of at a dead end here.
Ideas. Tsubasa said just now she couldn't think of a good way to suppress the zombies. Suppression's a no-go. Maybe we should try something else. How about a device that attracts zombies?
What? Attract them?
I mean, don't we just need something really loud? Or we just blare it on the other side of the school? Our objective isn't to defeat the zombies, but to survive until day 100, right? Then how about something that produces loud noises to attract them to a particular spot?
Now that's just ridiculous. Of course, that could totally work. Why didn't I think of that? Our goal is to just run away from them, right? Huh? Yikes, this whole time I was thinking about building something that could beat them. Oh, me and my hard head. I gotta hand it to you, Takumi. Coming up with that fantastic idea just like that.
That's why I'm captain. Just a random thought that occurred to me, that's all.
That's what's so amazing about you. Having a reliable leader around makes such a difference.
Okay, Gaku, come on, you know that you got no chance with Tsubasa right now. Because of your dumbass maneuver to rescue some gi.
Well, I better get cracking. If I can just find the best frequency for luring them out and make some adjustments.
Is that even possible? I think that makes you a lot more amazing than me.
It's nothing, really. Flattery will get you nowhere with me.
Hell, man. Shit, cock-blocking son of a bitch, Takumi.
What's that, Gaku? Did you say something?
What?
Oh, nothing. I'll help you with the device. I appreciate it, but don't push yourself too hard, alright? You can rest if you want.
I'm not pushing myself. I'll do anything for you.
I'll take a rest if I need your thighs, though. Alright, here goes nothing. I'll try to get it ready by tonight.
The hell is that? That night when I inadvertently fallen asleep, I was jolted awake by a loud blaring sound. I think Tsubasa's made a breakthrough. She's the only one who's squealing with joy. What's that?
Gaku, I told you not to press that.
Oh, that's not squealing. That's panic.
Sorry. What's with this racket? Are you trying to attract every zombie within 1,000 miles?
Turn it off now!
If I disconnect this part.
The sound stopped? Man, it's so quiet.
Yeah, but...
Holy shit!
Quick, throw Gaku at him!
Four zombies barge into the room in single file. Wow, a conga line. Shit, they're already here. Let's see how they like the taste of a power saw blade. No, I won't let history repeat itself. Hey, Takumi. I shoved Takamaru away and charged toward the zombies at full speed. Jeez, the Tsukumo twins together in death even. I collided into the one at the front of the line, Moko, with all my strength. She bowled him over here. Luckily, that created a domino effect and the other zombies fell to the ground one after another. Run while they're down! Okay, I kept running and running to get as far away from the zombies as possible. This should be far enough. Turning around, I saw that I was standing alone in the hallway without a single zombie in sight. Where'd everyone go? We'd scattered on our escape, and now I had no idea where the others were. It was dangerous to walk around alone. I had to find and regroup with them as soon as possible.
You goddamn freaks in nature!
Oh shit. It sounded like Takamaru. There was the sound of fighting coming from the direction of the cafeteria. Is he fighting the zombies? I remembered he'd had the power saw with him when he ran off. But even so, it wasn't going to be easy for him to fend off the superhumanly strong zombies by himself. I forced my exhausted lungs to take a deep breath before running as fast as I could toward the cafeteria.
You think you can beat me? Huh?
Oh shit, dude, this looks so epic.
Takimaru, are you okay?
Takumi? The hell are you doing here?
I'm here to help. I'll fight with you.
Bastard! You mind your own business! I'll handle this! You just run as far as your legs can carry you.
Don't be a hero!
Are you nuts? You can't handle 3 zombies by yourself.
Get away from me!
Tsubasa!
Was that Tsubasa?
Sounds like she's in a pinch. Takumi, go help her!
Ah, damn it, alright!
But then you'll...
I got this with me. That's more than enough. But Tsubasa's empty-handed. You're our leader. You want to know who needs more help right now?
Yeah, okay. Don't think, decide. Even a single second could be fatal. Decide, now, what should I do?
Don't you dare die on me, Takamaru.
I thought I was gonna have to decide for a
Who
second.
do you think you're talking to? I'm Takamaru Yakushiji. The man, the myth, the legend himself!
Yeah, well, Moko introduced herself as the apocalyptic maiden of destruction to New Gank and Killing Game, and look what happened to her. That was the last thing I heard Takamaru say as I bolted out of the cafeteria. I refused to turn around, so my resolve wouldn't waver. I'm coming! Tsubasa's voice was coming from the floor above. I had to save her. I couldn't stand by and watch another friend die. I charged upstairs without pausing in step. I ran and ran. I just kept running. Where's Gaku? I'm surprised he's not protecting her right now, when I finally reach my destination. Too late. Oh, shit! What greeted me was the worst possible scenario.
What?
Not again! Damn it, Hinako! A zombie's hand had gouged right through Tsubasa's body. Fresh blood was pouring out from her wound, staining the floor beneath her. What's this? What is this? It didn't feel real to me. My body couldn't stop shaking.
Me. Run.
No, not Tsubasa! At that moment, I heard a faint voice calling to me. Takumi, run! It came from Tsubasa. It was barely alive. No, I didn't want to run. I couldn't. She was still breathing. I had to help her. She was still alive. Tsubasa's body crumpled like a puppet that had its strings cut. Her eyes glazed over. There was no longer any life in them. Oh, Gaku Maruko. Look what you've done now.
Tsubasa.
Jesus! Tsubasa just died in front of me. She had lost too much blood to be revived. There was no hope for her. The moment I understood that, a searing hatred boiled up from within me like magma waiting to erupt. Damn you, zombies. Damn you, Gi. I clenched my shaking fist so tightly I could hear my nails digging into my palms.
You bastards! Give them back! Give my friends back to me!
Takumi, wait!
Do not be so reckless. Kurata and Kyoshika ran over and each grabbed one of my arms from behind. Let go of me! No! Tsubasa was just... She was...
Calm down! It's already too late for her. And we'll be next if we don't run before Hideko notices us. You can see that, can't you?
Kurata's words came as a revelation to me. If I went to confront the zombie now, Kurata and Kyoshika would be dragged into my reckless fight. It would be just like Ima all over again. Sorry. You're right.
Glad I got through to you. Now let's go!
Takemaru told me to save Tsubasa. I didn't make it in time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. The three of us headed to the cafeteria to help Takemaru after that. Well, all that awaited us there was yet another terrible sight. It was no more Takemaru. Only what was left of him. Oh, Jesus! What the hell happened? When I laid my eyes on the torn up pieces of flesh scattered all over the cafeteria, I threw up violently. Tears wouldn't stop streaming down my face. The barricade on the garage had been completely destroyed and couldn't be salvaged. We couldn't use the garage as a base anymore. We gathered some necessities and decided to shift locations. We created a new rule that we would always move around in class armor, since we didn't know when the zombies might strike. I retrieved the zombie luring device that Tsubasa had created from the workbench as well. We bumped into Gaku there, and agreed to evacuate to the rec room for the moment.
Takemaru's been... No. You're kidding me, right?
It's finally down to the four of us.
Wait. What'd you just say? Didn't Tsubasa manage to get away? She's just hiding somewhere out there, right? Do you know where she is? We gotta go get her! Why aren't you saying anything? Hey, answer me!
Tsubasa was killed by a zombie. We saw it.
No. Wait, this isn't funny. Hey!
I ran to help her as soon as I heard her scream, but it was already too late. She died. Right in front of me. I'm sorry. I just got there in time.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up! Stop apologizing! That's not gonna bring her back! Tsubasa! Tsubasa!
You were there, you said? Why couldn't you protect her in my place?
Why did you have to put her in fucking danger in the first place, dumbass? Why are you still alive when Tsubasa's dead? Explain yourself, dude!
Yeah, I could ask you the same fucking question, dickhead. Sir Gaku, that is enough out of you. It was not easy for Sir Takumi either. It's okay. I understand how he's feeling. When I lost Nozomi, it was like my mind fell off a cliff. If there had been someone I could yell at back then, I would have done the exact same thing Gaku was doing now. So I couldn't bring myself to stop him.
You understand how I feel? That's the funniest thing I've heard in my life! What do you think you understand, huh? You think you're so high and mighty? Damn it! Damn it! Damn you!
I simply stood there and silently endured Gaku's enraged venting.
What an asshole!
Morning came, then night again, but the mood in the rec room remained in the doldrums.
Why, Tsubasa? Why did you die?
Well, you see, I think she died because some idiot pressed a button he wasn't supposed to. And before that, we can trace back the origins of the zombies to the gi that this guy in particular brought back. Gaku had been mumbling to himself with a vacant look in his eyes since yesterday.
Even B. He's not coming back to us anytime soon. We gotta focus on what we can do to survive the next 4 days.
Kurata.
Huh?
It's just as Lady Kurata says. As heartless as it may sound, our friends' sacrifices will be for nothing if we get wiped out now.
I'm getting through this alive by any means possible. Even if I have to use Kyoshika as a meat shield.
Oof. I would rather be a sword than shield, because that means my holy Jumanji sword and I can finally...
Keep your obscene delusions to yourself. They're too niche to be understood.
They were being so normal that I couldn't help but let a laugh slip through. Uh-oh. Gaku's gonna get angry. It was just pointless banter like always. But it uplifted me in this dire situation for some reason.
Yeah!
I can't believe you can still laugh. Yeah, right? Gaku bristled and glared at me.
Yeah.
Must be so nice to be able to just sit there and laugh like a fool. Even though Tsubasa's dead. That kind-hearted Tsubasa. And here you are, laughing like nothing's happened. Who the hell do you think you are? Gaku.
Who the hell do you think you are? Are you quite done here?
What? I've had it up to here with you as well. You are testing my patience to the limit. Have you not given consideration to the fact that the zombies would not have attacked the garage if you did not make that loud noise with the device? I was just trying to help Tsubasa. Yeah, and now she's dead. Okay? I was trying to help Tsubasa too.
Enough with your excuses! You're the one that brought that Gi creature to the school in the first place. Have you forgotten about that?
But Darumi, now you're using the dead as an excuse? Downright despicable.
Let me make something clear. If it hadn't been for you, none of this would have happened. So stop trying to make it seem like it's Takumi's fault and...
Kurata, that's enough.
You basically killed Tsubasa yourself!
Thank you for saying what I wanted to say.
I didn't. That wasn't what...
You two are way out of line. Gaku didn't do it on purpose.
I killed Tsubasa? Tsubasa! 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 Tsubasa!
Hey, you didn't do all the line. You didn't do the whole thing. Excuse you, voice actor. Oh, man. Gaku, you know what this means. I mean, to be fair, this always happens in a zombie situation. And you know what happens? They have to do, like, one final act to redeem themselves. Or they get, like, the gruesomest death to make up for the fact that they were such an annoying bastard. So one of the others is about to happen. Or maybe even both.
No!
Gaku! Gaku let out an ear-piercing scream and flew out of the rec room.
Seriously, what's his problem?
He can't be out there by himself. We have to go after him. He's gonna get the gruesome death, I think.